gorilla versus chimpanzee. It's one of the ultimate primate showdowns, a classic debate that pits brute strength against cunning intelligence. Who would really come out on top in a hypothetical clash of these two incredible apes? Today, we're diving deep into the world of gorillas and chimpanzees to settle this once and for all. We'll explore their strengths, strategies, and what truly makes each of them a force to be reckoned with. So grab your bananas and let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the undisputed heavyweight champion of the primate world, the gorilla. When you think of pure, raw power, you think of a gorilla. An adult male, known as a silverback, can weigh up to 450 pounds, or over 200 kilograms, and stand over 5.5 feet tall when on two legs. But it's their strength that's truly legendary. A gorilla is estimated to be 6 to 9 times stronger than an adult human. Imagine the force behind that. This isn't just about lifting heavy things. It's about the power to rip through thick vegetation, defend their family, and deliver devastating blows. Gorillas live in tight-knit family groups called troops, led by a dominant silverback. His primary job is to protect the group from any and all threats. This protective instinct means he is always ready for a confrontation. While generally peaceful herbivores, when a gorilla is threatened, its first line of defense is an intimidating display: chest beating, loud roars, and charging. It's usually a bluff designed to scare off intruders without a real fight. But if that bluff is called, the silverback will use his immense strength to end the conflict quickly and decisively. Their power is their greatest asset, a true display of nature's might. Now, let's shift gears and meet the strategist of the jungle, the chimpanzee. What chimps lack in sheer size and muscle compared to gorillas, they more than make up for with agility, speed, and a startling level of intelligence. An adult male chimpanzee weighs around 150 pounds, or about 70 kilograms, making them much smaller and lighter than a gorilla. This lighter frame allows them to be incredibly agile, moving swiftly through the trees and on the ground. They are fast, nimble, and can use their environment to their advantage in ways a gorilla simply cannot. But the chimpanzee's real superpower is its brain. Chimps are one of the most intelligent animals on the planet. They are known for their complex social structures, intricate communication, and, most famously, their use of tools. They use sticks to fish for termites, rocks to crack open nuts, and even fashion spears for hunting. This ability to problem solve and strategize is a game changer. A chimpanzee doesn't just see a problem, it thinks about how to solve it. This intelligence extends to their social lives, which can be incredibly complex, filled with alliances, rivalries, and even coordinated group activities. So how does this all stack up? It's a classic battle of strength versus strategy. On one side, you have the gorilla, a walking fortress of muscle. A single, well-placed strike from a gorilla could be enough to end any fight. Their approach is direct and overwhelming. They rely on their physical dominance to intimidate and overpower any opponent. If a conflict is unavoidable, a gorilla's game plan is simple: close the distance and use its brute force to neutralize the threat as quickly as possible. There's not much strategy needed when you possess that level of power. On the other side, you have the chimpanzee, the master tactician. A chimp would never engage a gorilla in a head-on test of strength. That would be a losing battle every single time. Instead, a chimpanzee would rely on its intelligence and agility. It would use the environment to its advantage, perhaps attacking from the trees or using hit-and-run tactics. More importantly, chimps are known for their group coordination. It's unlikely a single chimp would challenge a gorilla, but a group of chimpanzees, that's a different story. They are capable of forming hunting parties and launching coordinated attacks. They could use their numbers, speed, and strategic thinking to overwhelm a larger, stronger opponent. Their conflict styles reflect their core attributes. Gorillas are primarily defensive fighters. The silverback's aggression is almost always in response to a perceived threat to his family. His goal is to de-escalate through intimidation, but he will fight fiercely if he must. It's a reactive, protective form of aggression. Chimpanzees, on the other hand, can be proactively aggressive. They are known to patrol their territories and engage in organized conflict with neighboring chimp communities. These encounters can be surprisingly brutal and strategic, demonstrating their capacity for planned, collective violence. This proactive aggression makes them unpredictable and dangerous opponents. Even their lifestyles and diets play a huge role. Gorillas are herbivores, spending their days peacefully munching on leaves, stems, and fruit. This high-fiber, low-energy diet supports their large size, but also means they spend a lot of time eating and resting. Their daily routine is relatively calm and predictable. Chimpanzees are omnivores. While they primarily eat fruit, they also hunt and eat meat, including small monkeys. This hunting behavior requires cooperation, planning, and a higher level of energy and aggression. Their diet fuels a more dynamic and often more violent lifestyle compared to the tranquil existence of a gorilla. Finally, let's consider their different types of intelligence. While we often praise the chimpanzee's cognitive abilities, we shouldn't underestimate the gorilla's intelligence. Gorillas exhibit high levels of emotional intelligence. They form deep social bonds and have complex emotional lives. The famous gorilla Koko learned sign language and demonstrated a capacity for empathy and understanding. This emotional depth is central to their social structure. Chimpanzees, however, excel in cognitive problem-solving intelligence. Their ability to create and use tools, plan for the future, and engage in complex social politics is truly remarkable. It's a different kind of smarts, one geared towards manipulation of their environment and social world. So, who wins? In a one-on-one fight in an open space, the gorilla's sheer power and size advantage is almost certainly insurmountable. It would likely be a very short fight. However, the world is not an open arena. If a group of chimpanzees decided to target a lone gorilla using their intelligence, tools, and coordinated tactics, the outcome could be very different. They could use their strategic minds to wear down the powerhouse, turning the fight into a battle of endurance and wit, not just strength. Ultimately, it's a fascinating matchup that highlights two different paths of evolutionary success. The gorilla represents the peak of physical power, a gentle giant that becomes an unstoppable force when provoked. The chimpanzee represents the power of the mind, a master strategist that uses intelligence and cooperation to overcome physical limitations. There may not be a single definitive winner, as the outcome depends entirely on the circumstances of the encounter. But one thing is for sure, both of these incredible apes command our deepest respect. What do you think? Who's your money on, the gorilla or the chimpanzee? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the primate kingdom, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.